Is this enough yarn to make 100 hats? Today we're gonna find out. Today you're gonna find out. Today I'm gonna have to wait a long time. I want this to be day one, but technically it's not. I've already made 3 hats so far. You've probably already seen a couple of them, have a little sneak peek of what I've been doing, but this is the video where I show everything. I am giving myself 1 month, so run out of yarn, run out of time, run out of sanity. I might stop early, but I'm gonna try my best to make 100 hats. I'm gonna first start with this one. I'm gonna call this day 2 because technically I could have made all these in one day. I just didn't want to. Maybe day 3. We'll call it day 3, okay? First gonna start with this really big one because I'm curious to see how many hats I can get out of this. So far I've made this one. I'm not actually finishing, like this one's gonna have little straps and maybe a little pom-pom and stuff. I'm not doing any of that stuff till the end, and I'm gonna get my mom to weave in the ends hopefully because I didn't want to. But these are gonna be all different sizes, so I think I can make a guess that's gonna be completely wrong. 9 hats. This is gonna do 9 hats. And I think my plan is I'm gonna make like around like 10 hats so I can feel like, ooh, super good boring hats. And then I'm going to maybe do something that someone's requested, because like this was requested. No, it's not really a hat. I'm donating these hats, and like this isn't very practical, but I don't know, maybe someone wants it for fashion because it's very fashionable. I'm gonna get started right away. I do have to study today, do some chores, but I would rather do this. It is the next day. I now have 8 hats complete, which means 92 more to go. I've gotten 6 so far out of this skein, which is almost done, so I think I'm gonna be wrong. I think I'll maybe only get one more hat that I'm going to whip up right now. These are all very boring hats that I've made so far, so today hopefully I'm gonna make nicer hats. It's just that like this skein, like I don't have any other yarn that's the same width, so I can't do different colors and stuff. Why am I filming like this? I don't know. This one looks pretty ugly. I thought it'd be cute for a child, but it's kind of ugly. This one might be too small. Alright, this is my last hat of this skein. I have like this much left, which I don't know what I'm gonna do with, but I didn't want to just keep making a ginormous hat because it would have been too big. So I only did 1, 2, 7 hats. I said 9, but most of these are adult size hats just because they're plain. I feel like adults are boring and they want plain hats. I'm saying that as a boring adult who only wears plain things. And now I'm going to make some cool Halloween fall things because I think that'd be fun. Halloween's a few days away, meaning like these won't be donated in time for Halloween or fall maybe even. But there's a lot of kids who like creepy things, okay? My niece is one of them, so I feel like it will be appreciated. I have some yarns here that I think would be really cool, some fall vibes, some spoopy vibes, and it's gonna be a good time, hopefully. I have to study a lot today too, so I'll probably only get done like 2 or 3 more hats today, I think. It is the next day. You've seen my first hat of the day yesterday was this one. Cute. And then I made this one, which I thought was gonna be really cool looking, but I don't really like. It's kind of like how I made my niece's last year. It's gonna be like a creepy one. It's gonna have an eyeball here and a cross here. Again, I'm doing all the details at the end, so they're gonna look uglier than necessary for now, but this is my creepy one. And then I did a nice fall one. It's so pretty, I think. And then our cat hats are a recurring theme here. I did this little, it's gonna be like a Hello Kitty kind of thing, so it's gonna have this little bow here, super cute. And then this one, which I really like as well, this little fuzzy beanie, so cute. Maybe have a pom-pom on it, I don't know. And then I started this and got this far because I messed up and I had to go back, but it's so pretty. I don't know if you can see, focus, look at that. I'm mixing a strand of a little blue and a little pink, and now it's like a cotton candy, beautiful. It's gonna be a beanie, it's gonna be beautiful. I don't know how much I'm gonna get done this week. How much did I get done yesterday? That seemed like a lot. 1, 2, 3, 4, and a 16th. How many do we have in total? Sorry, I did 5 and a 16th yesterday. I forgot this because I put it over there. And now I lost count because I just counted all these. I think it's 13. 1, 2, 3, 4, 13, and a 16th of a hat, which means I have 87 more to go. And it's become apparent that I don't think like I'm going to run out of yarn. I think the issue is going to be running out of patience and just being done making these. But we shall see. This week I don't think I'll be able to make too much because I work 4 days and then, you know, school. I have an exam on Monday for the most intensive program that or class that I have right now, so I feel like quitting and I didn't even start work yet. I did six hats yesterday. It was a big day. So I think I've used up all of my poofy yarn. Look how nice this is. Okay, I haven't like done anything. Needs to be sewn together, but oh, it's so pretty. Since I got rid of all my chunky yarn, it's gonna go a little bit slower from here on out. Even though I would like it to be faster, but that is not possible. This is me after saying that I was gonna slow down a little bit because I have to study, but I'm gonna try to do a lot today too. It's 1:22. I just finished my studies as much as I could because I gave up. I gave up because it was too much. So today's studying is over. I don't really have any plans. I did one Halloween-y looking one yesterday and only like 2 the day before when I said I was gonna do Halloween-y things. I don't know. I kind of want to make another hat like this just because it's so pretty. So maybe I will do that. I will do a cat hat version of it. I still haven't looked into where I'm taking these, like where I'm donating these, but we will decide that when the time comes. My mother has agreed to weaving in my ends, so everything is going swell. That's the wrong end. And I wanted to mention that one of you guys, actually, if you're even still watching, it was like months ago that comment was made, but one of you guys said that you and your daughters do this every year, like crochet or knit or both. I don't really remember. Hats to donate, and I thought that's such a good idea, so I like stored that away in my little noggin, and here we are. I am noticing a little bit of a dent in my yarns just because I've been using all my chunky stuff, as I said, but honestly I thought it would be more. There's no way that I will run out of yarn during this challenge. My goal was to free up space for more yarn that I may or may not be cutting for Christmas. Update! It's whatever day that it is. I don't know. I'm not really keeping track of anything. I don't even know how many hats I'm at. But I made 6 hats yesterday, I believe. So we got this 1, super cute. 2, not as cute. 3, smallest hat I've made yet. Baby hat. What? I lost count. 3, 4, 5. I don't know what this is. It was supposed to be like a little bear. 5 and 6. I've been trying these on my nephews, and one of them was very not happy with trying on these hats at first, but now he's come around to the point where he asked me to try this on today when I was crocheting it. So this is my one that I crocheted today. I worked until 2 and then I babysat, but I made this as I was babysitting, so we did not lose any time. Okay, I studied for all of like 20 minutes today, I think, just because I usually do things in the morning. I cannot do things in the evening other than crochet and watch Netflix. So this is the first day where I'm taking a hit, but I think we're over 26 possibly. Are we at 26? Over 26? I don't know. You know, probably, if I was nice enough to. I'm gonna hate myself later because it would be so much easier editing if I said, but I don't want to count. But that means we're more than a quarter of the way. I also started this tonight. I think this will be the only one that I get finished because it is currently 8 o'clock, but I could do one more. We'll see. We'll see what happens. And I was thinking, when I finished number 10, I was like, I can't do this. This isn't gonna happen. Maybe, I don't even think I can make 50. I was thinking maybe I would have to stop at 30. But like I'm almost at 30 and I'm feeling fine again, so I think I just had a little square. I had a little square. A scare. But I think I have one like thicker yarn left. I keep saying that and then I keep coming with all these chunky stuff, but like I'm almost done on my chunky stuff. So now I'm like, now is it gonna slow down a lot? I don't know. I was in Walmart today. I was very tempted to buy one of the like blanket yarns. I didn't. I'm not buying any yarn except for Christmas gifts until the new year, and then that's a whole new thing. Look at my piles of hats. It is the next day. I did in fact stay. I did only do 3 hats. So I did this little itty bitty one, he's so cute. I did this, they're all plain, one color. We stayed simple. And now today I had one of my lectures over Zoom, which was nice. I didn't have to go to school. I mean, I do have to go to school later for my other class, but I did this much because the class ended early and I was doing a bunch of stuff before, just like getting ready for the day. In the first half of the lecture, this is how far I've come today. I've decided to skip my next class and just do the work that I would do in the class at home. So I'll probably do that now, or maybe I'll finish this hat first and then I'll do that. But I was like, because I need to read a chapter in my textbook for my next class. So I was like, oh, I'll just put on the audio because the audio for one of my textbooks was really good. And I put this on and I can't stop laughing because like, what the heck is this? Listen to this.
After studying this chapter, you will be able to identify assessment as part of nursing.
I'm upset because I was excited. I was like, this is great. 2 birds, 1 stone, but no. And I don't, there's a way to change it. I'm so confused. This textbook sucks so much. This is my least favorite textbook I've ever had. And this just put it over the edge. I'm so upset. Okay, I found out you can change the voices. That was Albert. But listen to Anna, like,
Part of the losing process. Defines.
like, what is that? Is that a German accent or French? Why would I? It's so hard to understand. I'm so confused. And there's like a bajillion voice bubbles. Let's listen to Bubbles. Why is that an option? Okay, I think this is the only one I can handle.
Assessment, planning, implementation.
I'm so done. I'm assuming they have people reading with different accents to help people who speak like those languages, and maybe they'd be able to understand English better if they're hearing it with their accent, but are there robots? I guess I'm reading my textbook. It is the same day, hello. But I just wanted to show you this huge freaking pile before I take it all to my mother to weave in the ends. I don't know how much it is. I'm gonna go count it now. That was 28 hats in that pile, and then I have 4 hats here that I finished today, and my 5th hat that I'm just finishing now, and then I have 1 more hat at least that I will get done. It's not even 7 yet, so I'll probably get 2 more hats done depending on what kind of hats I make. I did 8 hats yesterday, and I thought I wouldn't get much done because it was Halloween yesterday, plus it was my long day at school, but then the first class was over Zoom, and then my longest class got canceled, and they just recorded an hour-long lecture for me to watch, so I was able to do that at home. So I have 1, I have 2, I have 3. We're sticking with the plane. We have 4, we have 5. This one's cute. We have 6. This is gonna be a kiwi. We have 7. Boring. We have 8. This is going to be a watermelon. And then I also started another one. If it wasn't for the fact that the kids came home with all their candy and I wanted to see what they got and maybe steal some, then I probably would have finished another one. I started this one last night. You can't see, maybe I turn this off, but I mixed more yarn together, so it's like a peach and pink, and it looks really nice if I do say so myself. I think this one will be number 37 if I remember correctly, and I think I'm gonna start with my next video that I'll be making on specific hats. I think I'm going to make Pumpkin's bunny hat again. People wanted me to make a tutorial for it, so I might make my first ever tutorial. We'll see how that turns out. This has nothing to do with the hats, but look at this. Look at that. Give it a minute. It's doing a weird thing with the camera, but it's not like that in real life. I got this. So beautiful. Anyway, that's so weird. It's making all of the, like, it's still going weird just with it being on. So I guess I won't be able to have it in the background of my videos, but... And I got this for free because it was with a sponsorship. Sponsorship. I cannot say that word. It looks better in real life too. The colors are more vibrant. I'm very happy. Okay, first of all, look at my lights. I know it doesn't work with my camera. I will turn it off now, but I do wish it was lower, but my dad put it exactly where I asked him to put it, so I can't really complain. Look at my yarn. It is all now within the things. This is how low. Ignore this. This is a mess. It will be less messy once I get something for here and can actually organize things a little bit better, but just focus here, okay? It's not very organized either, but I don't have any yarn on top anymore. And then I was like, oh, I'll just put like my current projects on the top, and also my kitties. I made a pile of kitties. So I have my mom. Okay, this is all the finished hats. So this obviously isn't all my hats, but it's at least half of them. I gave my mom her 28 hats a couple days ago, and she was like, challenge accepted, and did almost all of them already, weaving in the ends. Now the issue, I have to stop, not like forever. I'm still doing the 100 hats. I mean, as of right now, I'm still planning to do the 100 hats. It's just, my elbow hurts so bad and it's not funny. I think it was originally from doing my blanket because that's all heavy yarn. I noticed mostly my shoulder hurting when doing it, and then I pushed through a little bit because it was like the last day or two of completing it. So I was like, someone's vacuuming, I'm sorry, I'll just get closer. But I felt my elbow, but I didn't feel it like crazy, and I thought like it's fine because my shoulder has never hurt before when crocheting, so I was like, my shoulder will probably be fine. I didn't really think too much about my elbow because it didn't hurt as much as my shoulder. So then I just started doing the hats right away, and then every day my shoulder got better. My shoulder's almost completely better. My elbow, however, is getting progressively worse to the point where yesterday I could not continue, and I should never have I should have taken a break after doing the blanket. I love crochet so much, and I love completing projects, and I love doing new projects, and I have such like a long list of things that I want to make that I just push through when I shouldn't have, because I want to be able to crochet for when I'm like old grandma time, you know? I don't want arthritis at 30. That is not the goal. So now I have to take a break, and I've been trying to think of things to do because like I really was happy about having like consistent videos, and now I'm like, well, what do I do? Because one, I want to be able to post videos. Two, I don't know what to do now. I mean, there's a lot of things I could do. I could be cleaning, I could be organizing, I could be studying, but since those are my only options, it makes me not want to do them at all. Not even a little tiny bit. So I might just put this, it depends how long this video is so far, I might put this into 2 parts, and we'll do the rest of the 70 or 60 something hats in part 2 when I am healed. I am going to now attempt to latch hook with my left hand to give my elbow a break, and I think that's a brilliant idea because then I can have 2 hobbies, and one I can do like a different hobby whilst I'm resting my other hobby arm. It's just gonna be hard with the left hand, and I feel like latch hooking is gonna be annoying to begin with. I don't know, we'll see. Oh, but I did finish one more hat yesterday. I forgot to say before. I finished the one that I started the day before, so this is my last hat for now. I started doing the pomgyu hat that I was gonna do a tutorial for to like test it before doing the tutorial, and that's when I had to stop. The chunkier the yarn, the more my elbow hurts, and I've been trying to use chunky yarn as much as possible to make these hats go faster. So shame on me. What a shame. It is almost a week later. My arm still, or my elbow still hurts. Not as bad. I've been resting quite a bit. I did started doing latch hook. Try to guess what that is. Just kidding. Don't know how I feel about this challenge. Whenever I stop doing something, I don't want to do it anymore. So like I'm okay with stopping, but also it's really frustrating because I wanted to donate 100 hats. So then I was like, dude, I have a bajillion hats that I've already made. So then I went through those, and as you can see, I was trying them on. And then I have these whole piles of things to donate, which I think might possibly double what I have. Maybe just a little, not double, but like almost. And then I have a pile that I can't use because they're like, you know, like summery hats. They don't cover your ears or, you know, stab people with wires in them. And then this one I'm not sure about. I kind of want to keep it, and it's really weird anyway. I guess this can be used as a scarf, so it's not that weird, but it's just a funny hat. Fashion. I'm gonna count these now, and if it's close to 100 after counting this, who knows? I might finish this. There's fuzz everywhere. Actually, I'll use this opportunity to show you my hats that I have made, but I'm listening to TXT's new album right now, so I'm not gonna be talking to you. Alexa, play. Oui, oui.
우회전 taking a ride to Jonah Lake 눈치 보면서 들어가.
Alexa, stop. We only have 26 hats, and I think I have 36 over there. Alexa, stop! Let's do the math. That is 50, 62. Let's double check the math. I really have to go to the washroom. 26 plus 36. 20 plus 30 is 50. 6 plus 6 is 12. 62. Yes, we're good. So 62 is pretty far from 100. And then I was planning on, I would make 2 hats per the tutorials I was gonna make, because I was gonna make INs because someone asked me to, and then pomcues because someone asked me to. A bajillion people asked me to. I was gonna do this because originally whenever someone said the IN hat, I thought they meant this, but Hyunjin wore the Loverboy beanie, not IN, when I went back and checked. So I got mixed up. So it's not this hat. I actually gave away IN's beanie. That would only make me 4 more hats. I don't know what I'm gonna do. I think I'll finish off all the hats. wove in the ends most of these, and they're all finished. Like they have all the stuff on them. I didn't finish the other ones yet because I was like, I'm not crocheting ever again. Oh, I'm sweating. I'm gonna finish up those. Like I'm gonna like make the strings or pom-poms or whatever, or my mom's gonna help me. I don't know. I'm gonna sort these out now to see which ones need woven in. I think the majority of them I did already, but then some are, you know, not. Thank you, mother. And this works out perfectly too, because whenever I was doing all those ones, can you even see these? They were mostly smaller hats, like toddler to, I wanna say mostly like 10 years old probably. These are majority fit my head. Some of them are tight, so they'll be like a bit. So yeah, we got more size ranges now, which is nice. That's something. But they are really all like cutesy hats, so maybe adults wouldn't really want to wear them as much. I want to keep a lot of these hats, but it's not like I'm gonna wear them or use them or do anything with them. So sorry, I'm not showing you these again. I'm just trying to figure out if they need woven in or not. Alright, so these are my piles. I shall pass these along to my mother, who probably thinks I am done with this challenge already, so she's unaware that I'm giving her more hats probably. So I have the pile for weaving in ends, and then I've also created little pieces to go on these, a little cat ear thingamajiggers, got little leaves because it's gonna be a peach hat, and then stitches for these two, and then I assigned colors for pom-poms, and I've got a bow for this one. That's not too much, so hopefully that's okay. I found another hat yesterday, so there were 37 hats that I made, which means there were, what was it, 62, 63 hats in total. Here are my not 100 hats. Oh, it's falling. Minus the 5 that my mom's still working on thinking with it. We have the little kitty one here. I'm trying to stop this from falling, and this is really cute with the little leaves. I think my mom is confused by it, I think. Please stay. Hold each other up. There we go. I also picked up today, because I felt bad because it was supposed to be 100, I got some socks and some underwears to donate along with it. And I did not realize, like I wanted to get a lot more and all different sizes, but it's underwear, socks, they're expensive. More expensive than I thought, and I realized just like an hour ago that I've never purchased underwear or socks in my entire life. I get them for Christmas. And I just realized like this will take me over 100, okay? So it's 100 hats, underwear, and socks that I'm donating. We have 63, and then I have 20 socks here, 10 socks here, that's 30. Maybe it won't even make, I didn't think to do this, I should have bought enough. So 30, 36. That's almost, yeah, this takes me over 100 because that's 7, right? Anyway, still haven't figured out where I'm donating these to, but as soon as my mom's done with those hats, I will do a little searchy search and figure that out. I'm very shiny.